Okay guys, so here are, I'm just gonna do like 2 sample problems for your ALEKS practice assignment. I can compute the distance between 2 points. And I've got my Notability pulled up over here, so if we need to do some thinking or write things down, we're ready to go. So the first question says, use the number line to find the distance between -4 and -8. So that's pretty simple, right? They've plotted -4 and -8 for us, and we're just gonna count how far away they are. So there's 1, oh, sorry guys, I touched something. We're gonna go back. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 spaces between them. Remember, when we're dealing with distance, it can't be negative, so it's just gonna be 4. Okay, and now it wants us to find the differences involving 4 and 8. So the difference, remember when we're dealing with difference, that means we are subtracting. So we have -4 subtract -8. And if you can remember from way back when we started integers, when you're subtracting a negative, it's the same thing as if we were to add a positive. So really that's -4 plus 8, because we change that and we change that. Or some of you guys have been doing one big plus sign, which is just fine. So -4 plus 8. So we're going to have 4 negative tiles and 8 positive tiles. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to cross out our 0 pairs, and we are left with +4. So answer to that one. I don't know why my keyboard got tiny, but it's 4. So now let's look at the second one, which is -8 minus -4. So again, we're going to be subtracting a negative, so we're really adding a positive. Turn that into a big old plus sign. And now we're going to draw 8 negatives. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 4 positives, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to cross off all of our 0 pairs, and we're left with -4. So the answer to that one is -4. Okay, so now we're on C, and it says it says find the absolute value of each difference. So it wants the absolute value of the difference. So notice where it's written in the absolute value lines, these 2 lines on the end. That means we're going to solve this first, and then we're going to take the absolute value of that. So -4 subtract -8, we already solved that up here. So we know that -4 subtract -8 is really adding 8, and we know that that equals 4 because we did it way up here. So we now need the absolute value of 4. Well, 4 is 4 spaces away from 0, so it's 4. My heck. Sorry guys, I don't know what's going on. 4. Okay, now we need to do the second one, which is find the absolute value of -8 minus -4. So again, we already found -8 minus 4. We know that that's -4. We found it right here. So we know it's -4. So now we have the absolute value of -4. On a number line, -4 is 4 places away from 0. So the answer is going to be 4 for this one as well. Oh, not 5, 4. Okay, so now we're going to get rid of that keyboard. I don't know where it came from. And we're going to check those to see how we did. Oh, we did awesome. Okay, perfect. So that is kind of what you're doing, right? There's a difference between distance, difference, and absolute value of the difference. So make sure you're paying really close attention to what it wants you to find. And also remember that distance is never negative. Okay, differences can be, so let's maybe write that down, right? Distance is never negative. But the difference, which again means we are subtracting, that's what it means we're subtracting, but difference can be. So distance right here, we were just counting on a number line, not negative. Difference right here, we're subtracting, so it can be negative. We're going to add can be negative here. And on this one, we're looking at the absolute value, and absolute value is the distance from 0. So absolute value is never negative as well. So hopefully that helps. If you get stuck or have any questions, let me know.